Hi, my name is Richard Legler. I'm a forensic evidence technician with the San Diego County Sheriff's Department. My primary role is to document the crime scene, locate, identify, and collect any items of evidence, properly package these items of evidence, and then submit them into our Sheriff's Evidence Unit. The thing about Grossmont College was they prepare you to become an evidence technician. You have to have strong photo skills to become an evidence technician. Also be able to collect evidence and know rules of evidence. They have classes that teach you how to process crime scenes.
I'm a Sheriff's Fingerprint Examiner at the San Diego Sheriff's Crime Lab. I have been an intern since, I was interning since November 2008, and I recently came into the position of a fingerprint examiner in March of this year. I went to Grossmont Community College, took a fingerprinting course there, and I had college credits in administration of justice, and those were the minimum requirements to apply for the forensic intern position. I really love working in the position that I'm in. I meet a lot of really great professionals, interact with different people, and I learned different aspects of the field. So it's really great working as a team and hearing different sides of the solutions.
My name is Jessica Ramirez, and I work at the San Diego Sheriff's Crime Lab as a forensic evidence technician. I've worked in the field of forensics now for approximately 7 years. I started in fingerprint development, and from there I worked in the firearms unit, and for the last 4.5 years I've worked doing crime scenes as a forensic evidence technician. There's actually a lot of women in the area of forensics, especially in the crime labs. More of the scientific aspect of the job. There's a lot of women in the lab. Out in the field there's a lot of women. There's men also, but you know, we can do exactly the same thing as the men, and we do a good job at it. I have an associate's degree in criminal justice. From there, I went on to more of a forensic avenue, and so I went to Grossmont College for a forensic technology degree. I achieved my forensic technology degree, and I worked as an intern in the crime lab, the Sheriff's Crime Lab. From the internship, I was able to move up, and now I'm in the job that I love. I definitely recommend going to a community college. Important classes to take would be anything with writing, anything with reading, and also photography, because a lot of our job deals with photography. But the reading and writing especially is important because we write reports for the courts, and we have to articulate in front of a jury exactly what we did out in the field, and be able to allow that jury the opportunity to determine guilt or innocence of the suspect.
My name is Scott Hoops. I work for the San Diego Sheriff's Department Crime Laboratory in the Firearms Analysis Unit. About junior year through my chemistry degree, I was talking to professors about something that I could do that would actually keep me interested and engaged on a daily basis with my work, and they told me about a former student who had gone on to work for the FBI, and that was what got me started looking into forensic science. Knowing the basics of firearms, but they were looking for somebody who had a strong scientific background that they were able to train in the firearms. So I spent a year and a half or so working with an experienced examiner, learning the ins and outs of the firearms. Literally, we took dozens of these things apart to see the inner workings of the guns before we started actually doing casework.
My name is Roland Chang. I've been with the San Diego Sheriff's Crime Lab for approximately 5 years. I'm currently in the firearms section as well. I love the fact that we can work as a team. I love my coworkers. They're great, wonderful people that are really smart. Not him. But one of the most rewarding things is to be able, like I said, make a difference in the world, to be able to solve a crime. And that's why I come to work. That's what I like. And I get to play with guns. That's cool.
Well, I went through a full university program where I got a bachelor's degree in chemistry. Went on from there to get a master's degree in forensic science before starting my work out here.
me, after graduation with a science degree in biology, my first question was what I want to do. Do I want to work at a research lab, or do I want to try something different? For me, I decided to try to do an internship at a crime lab. It happened to be in Sacramento. And once I got into this internship and see what they actually do, it just caught me. And it's something that, I learned that people make a difference. It's law enforcement. It's absolutely something I wanted to do, and that's where I pursued with my career.
One of the extra duties we have in addition to the lab work is we're actually on the crime scene rotation. So when a shooting happens, if somebody's shot out anywhere in the county, which I've been told is larger than the state of Connecticut, we were called out usually at about 1:30 in the morning to go out to the scene and work actually live as it's happening. It's not, this evidence has been sitting around for a couple of years, let's get to it now. It's, this just happened hours ago. We are at the moment looking for the suspect. Any information that I can help provide to help them find this person is just wonderful.
Hi, my name is Soya Lukomsky, and I am a supervising criminalist at the Sheriff's Crime Laboratory. This coming July, I will have worked with our department for 20 years. It's been a very exciting career, and I would recommend it for any young person that has an interest in science. I worked in blood alcohol, and I testified several times, and I then went on to work in the narcotics section where I analyzed other drugs. And time went pretty quickly. It was very exciting, and I then went on to work in the trace section where I analyzed fire debris and explosives and miscellaneous chemistries. Well, as a supervising criminalist, I'm often referenced. I get phone calls from young people who are starting out in their careers. They're not quite sure what they want to do, but that's actually very normal, because when I was a student graduating from college, that was where I was too. So for me, it's a very natural question to answer, because I understand going from the academic world to the work world is a big step. And my advice is that, your education is so important. Having a science background opens so many avenues for you, avenues that you're not even really aware of. So, it's very important to get that science background. It gives you the opportunities that you're not aware of, and then you just keep working and volunteering in crime laboratories or other type of laboratories, getting practical experience, and that just shows that you're interested and ambitious, and that's what employers look for. And along the way, you get these opportunities, and that's the best thing. Just keep working, keep studying, and look for volunteer positions, and you too will have an interesting career and might be the person behind the camera in the end.